temperatures. We topped out 84 degrees, the official high at DIA yesterday. Our high for today, we're looking at a high of 64 degrees, so 20 degrees cooler. We have got cooler temperatures that by nature will will increase the humidity, but certainly we still have high fire danger, no question, out across the plains. Red flag warning, elevated fire weather for the plains, the I-25 corridor into the foothills. This goes until 7 o'clock tonight for those gusts, 40 to 50 miles per hour. Let's check out those current gusts right now. We're talking about that wildfire just south and east of Colorado Springs, 33 mile per hour wind gusts being recorded in Colorado Springs. So again, certainly windy conditions, close to 30 miles per hour out at DIA, and we're talking about stronger wind gusts the closer we get to the foothills. Current temperatures much cooler in the low 60s right now, and again, those current temperatures are really helping in those wildfire efforts, those wildfire fighting efforts, as those again, cooler temperature means a little bit of an increase in humidity. We're going to stay in the 60s, low 60s through about 7 o'clock. So high fire danger topping our weather headlines, not as warm. Moisture though in our forecast. We'll talk about that when we can expect some rain coming up in your complete forecast in just a bit. Another day of strong winds, high fire danger, but the big difference today over yesterday, the temperatures, we're going to be about 20 degrees cooler than yesterday, made it up to about 84 degrees, the official high at DIA yesterday. We're going to top out right around 64 degrees, so much cooler. We're already at 61, so again, cooler temperatures. We're not going to get out of the 60s today, but let's talk about that elevated fire danger. Red flag warning in effect for the eastern plains, I-25 corridor into the foothills. That goes until 7 o'clock tonight. Tomorrow we have a fire weather watch because breezy conditions continuing. Those winds gusting again in Centennial 30 miles per hour, down to the south 37. Up in the foothills we're looking at 40 plus mile per hour wind gusts around Colorado Springs, where fire crews are battling the hammer fire. Winds gusting 33 miles per hour. So again, not quite the 50, 60 mile per hour wind gusts we saw yesterday, but very strong still today. And we're going to continue to see those strong wind gusts across the foothills, the plains for much of the afternoon, evening, but again, dying down overnight. So a little bit of a break. Those winds picking back up tomorrow. Expect those breezy conditions. We talked about that fire weather watch in effect for tomorrow. As for today, cooler, still windy, 64 degrees. And again, that red flag warning until 7 o'clock tonight. Forecast times, again, much cooler across the plains. Cold air dropping down from the north. That's really going to drop those temperatures. We're looking at highs topping out in the 60s across the central and northern plains, still making it up into the 70s across the southern plains, and 30s and 40s up in the mountains. So again, here's this trough. So high pressure moved on out, trough moving in. It's tracking to the north, but still opening the door for that cold air from the north to kind of settle in again over central and northern Colorado today, dropping those temperatures. Also going to bring us a little bit of precipitation in the form of some scattered showers up in the high country. This afternoon may see some heavier downpours moving out across I-70 along the eastern plains. And then we are really pretty uneventful for tomorrow. Waking up to clear skies, increasing clouds as we head into the afternoon and the evening hours. Tomorrow, a few showers up across the northern mountains, but that's about it. Saturday, we do have moisture moving in. We're going to see some mountain snow, widely spread showers. This is Saturday at 7 o'clock. May see a couple showers in and around the metro area if you have outdoor plans for Saturday evening, but really Sunday, that's when we're going to see the moisture, the bulk of it move in from the west. We're talking about mountain snow as well as fairly widespread rain down across the metro area. Again, this is for Sunday into Monday. We're going to continue to see that precipitation. Denver rain chances 60% on Sunday, 40% on Monday, and diminishing as we head into the work week. Overnight lows dropping. We're going to look at, we're going to see those lows drop into the upper 20s, 30s across the plains. Again, once again, helping with any type of wildfire threat. Taking a look at our 7-day forecast. Again, a little bit warmer tomorrow, but still in the 60s. We're tracking the showers moving in, some fairly widespread showers Sunday afternoon. And then we're looking at some scattered showers on Monday as well. We are staying fairly seasonal as we head into the middle part of the week. Sam? Yesterday, the big difference also over yesterday, temperatures much cooler. We topped out 84 degrees, our official high at DIA yesterday. Our forecast high for the metro area today, 64. So 20 degrees cooler today. So blustery winds still have high fire danger, no question, across the eastern plains, the I-25 corridor into the foothills for the gust 40 to 50 miles per hour. In some cases, we may get a little bit above that. We also have it up across the northwest corner of the state. So current wind gusts, we've been tracking these down in Colorado Springs where fire crews are fighting a wildfire. 33-mile-per-hour wind gusts being recorded, close to 30 miles per hour out at DIA. And again, we're looking at 30 plus in the foothills. So winds, no question, an issue today. Breezy conditions continuing tomorrow. We have a fire weather watch in effect for tomorrow. Current temperatures in the low 60s around the metro area, and we're going to stay about right there throughout the day. So current temperatures, again, 60s central and northern plains, 70s down across the southern plains, and we're looking at 40s and 50s up in the mountains. So again, next 12 hours, not too much of a change, staying in the low to mid 60s all the way through 7 o'clock, and we're going to drop down into the 50s by 9 o'clock. We're staying dry, but again, staying breezy. High fire danger topping our weather headlines, not nearly as warm as yesterday, and much needed moisture moving in for the weekend. We'll talk more about that and break down the timing of that moisture coming up in your complete forecast in just a bit. For the plains, the I-25 corridor, the foothills, once again, like yesterday, big difference from yesterday. Temperatures 20 degrees cooler than yesterday, made it up to 84 degrees. That was our official high at DIA yesterday. We'll be lucky to make it up to about 64 degrees today, so much cooler, and those cooler temperatures naturally increase humidity slightly as well. Live look out over Denver. That camera has been bouncing a bit at times. 62 degrees, that is your current temperature. Winds here in the metro area fairly light, but again, we are tracking stronger winds certainly across the plains where we do have fire weather warning, red flag warning that is in effect until 7 o'clock tonight. Windy, very dry. Those winds gusting 40 to 50 miles per hour. It goes into the I-25 corridor as well as the foothills and once again the northwest corner of the state. Let's go ahead and take a look at those current wind gusts. Again, we are talking about strong wind gusts even at DIA, 37 miles per hour right now. Monument Hill, 33 miles per hour, 30 plus in Broomfield, 20 plus in Boulder, and again we're looking at 50 plus up in the foothills. As we take a look at Colorado Springs, where firefighters are battling the hammer fire right now, 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That's what they're going to have to deal with. Of course, again, cooler temperatures, that does help, but those winds still quite strong, and again, 30 plus in the foothills. Wind gust forecast, we're going to continue to see those winds, as I mentioned, through about 7 o'clock tonight. That red flag warning goes through, lightening up a bit as we head into the overnight hours, and again, temperatures are going to drop down into the 30s, so that really will help firefighting efforts. But tomorrow, those winds are going to pick back up. Again, 20 plus winds out across the plains. So we do have a fire weather watch in effect for tomorrow, once again, because of those strong winds. But again, temperatures quite a bit cooler than what we saw yesterday. So again, breezy conditions as we head into tomorrow afternoon, but again, dying down tonight. Current temperatures, 60s across much of the plains, although we're at 70 degrees in Rocky Ford. Temperatures in the high country in the 30s and 40s, so cooler air sinking down from the north. So again, temperatures quite a bit cooler than this time yesterday, 10 plus degrees cooler than this time yesterday. 64 degrees, that is our forecast high. Cooler but still windy today, no question, as those temperatures climb in the 60s and 70s across the plains. So that ridge of high pressure moving out, we have this trough of low pressure moving in. That's going to bring us a little bit of precipitation. It is tracking north, but it is opening the door for that cold air from the north to come down and really drop those temperatures. So again, 80s yesterday, 60s today with scattered showers in the forecast. So let's put our forecast in motion here. This is 2 o'clock this afternoon. We see some scattered showers out over the high country, including some snow and slushy snow, as well as some isolated showers. Some of them could be fairly brief downpours out across the plains this afternoon. And then tomorrow, pretty quiet. We will see increasing clouds by tomorrow afternoon. That's about it. As we head into Saturday morning, that's when we see that moisture move in, snow over the high country, central and northern mountains. And then this is Saturday, 7 o'clock. So Saturday evening, we are going to see some isolated showers move across the metro area. So that could impact your plans if you have outdoor plans Saturday night. And then Sunday, that's when we're seeing that moisture move in, snow to the mountains, as well as a good chance for rain down here at the lower elevations. Here's a look at our Denver rain chances. We have a 20% to see some rain rain on Saturday, but that chance goes up. Those chances go up on Sunday with a 60%. Still going to see some rain as we head into the work week. Cooler temperatures as well. We talked about those forecast lows. I mean, 20s and 30s overnight tonight. So again, very beneficial for any type of wildfire fighting effort. And we are looking at 60s all the way through the weekend into next week. We've got precipitation moving in on Sunday, much needed, not just rain down here at the lower elevations, but great to see that snow up in the mountains, helps our snowpack. And